Hello and welcome to the next Good Game Empire livestream. I'll wait a bit for you to join the livestream, and I've got to switch my language because I was experimenting with some stuff, and right now my game is in Italian, which isn't actually the best language to stream for international. So let's switch back to English as usual, and I'm gonna tell you a bit more what are we going to do today, because I've got a lot of talking and a lot of stuff to tell you actually about the game. And hello, welcome Rockman, you're the first. Yeah, nice. So I've got a bit of stuff to tell you today. For sure we'll have a lot of questions going to be asked. There was a Q&A session with community manager, so there will be a lot of stuff about this as well. It depends on your computers, and there can be like 2 people who are the first ones depending on their like network connection, but never mind that. The first thing I'm going to do is to check all my castles, because yeah, I'm now used to having the food production and this like food part on the left side, not in the middle, so I got used to it finally. And okay, I think I'm losing my screen. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can see it obviously, but now you can. Okay, so as I said, I was used to this view, like without meat and honey on the right side, but now I'm used to this view. That's way better, because you can see both of them at the same time, and I don't mind like stone and wood, of course. So I'm now used to this. Perfect. Yeah, actually I've got to just get some food. I did everything important on Polish livestream a while before, so gathering some food on kingdoms and stuff like that, and recruiting units. Actually I can go like with all my outposts with just one attack, and that's gonna be probably enough. Okay, that's good. And yeah, from the other one, and I'm gonna have enough. Hello, welcome Leo Bartoli, welcome Davi, hello mobile games, welcome everyone to the stream. Okay, so I kind of lost my mind of which one I attacked. Okay, like this. So now I've got to do like this, and I'm gonna be good for the live stream time. So what are we going to do today? First to talk about the new building. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. It's on the thumbnail. Actually, it's not in Discord server. It's not on a thumbnail, but you probably saw it. And if not, I'm gonna show you to it in a minute. And I'm also going to explain what was happening and what was the community manager talking about on this Q&A session, because I know I've listened to it twice, and I know like nearly all answers. I have them in my mind and I remember them, so I will be able to tell you what are the answers. Mainly like questions about samurai, about blacksmith, and about stuff like world 1, why is it the default one, and stuff like that. But that's not as important as blacksmith stuff, which is obviously the most important. Okay, let's get some honey as well from outpost, because I need to take care of this as well now. I'm on pretty small minus. Yeah, but anyways, I've got to take care of this. So I'm gonna wait for a few minutes, and I'm gonna talk a bit about those. Of course you can ask questions about this, and I'm going to try to answer all of them. Yeah, will I ever move to World 1? Okay, let's just quickly check the outer realms, what's my position. Okay, I don't care, might be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm playing on World 1, but in Empire 4 Kingdoms, so in the Android version of the game. But on the PC version of the game, probably not soon. I'm going to move to International 3, and as I said a while before, I'm going to make a series there about like beginner's guide. So I'm going to do this in a while, but now I don't have that much time during holidays. Okay, let's check the overall ranking. What is this? Why am I at position 20,000? Are you serious? Okay, I hope that it's going to get me 9,000, because I was too late. Like I joined in the 3rd day of the event, so it was yesterday. Return to main castle, yeah. So I joined it a while ago, and I hope I'm gonna get 9,000. Obviously joined with this like prime time, the cheapest one, just to get 2 really good cutters. Okay, nothing important here, but I think I've got this foot for. I got to move this. Yeah, enough for now. Also going to check this prime because if you don't know, I have a Discord server, and here I'm notifying you about any minus 40% sales, so you can't miss the offer. If you have a special role, which is going to be pinked right now, it is bakery free. Let's mention this, as well as on my Polish server, it's be free. Okay. So I'm going to mention the role which you can assign by reactions. A role which notifies you if there's any special offer. Very useful for sure for players who are now building their accounts and who don't want to miss any offers like that. Yeah, so just did that. And I've got a bit of nomad tabs to exchange for coins and probably also for horsetails. To get some points to the LTPE event, because I've got to get into top 100. Well, it's pretty easy on my server this time, because I need about 20,000, which isn't a lot actually, and with booster it's gonna be pretty easy to get. So to get like to place, I don't know, 50 or 40 to be safe, or like 60 maybe, and to get the inner district, because it's actually the inner district isn't that useful either in kingdoms and outposts. It's actually useful only in the main castle, but the trade district is very, very useful. Hello, welcome everyone. What's the toolsmith? I'm going to reveal it in a second. No, I'm not going to quit Polish server, it's my main server. So if I register in another one, it's like additional, it's not my main. Anyways, I'm not going to change my main server, I would say like that. Hello from Greece, hello, welcome. And hello from Pakistan, nice. Yes, this is Poland 1, this is Polish server. And you guys always ask for might points top reveal, so I can show it to you, like leaderboards. So well, this is individual, and yeah, we have top 1 of 32 million. Me at the 7th place with nearly 30 million, and the ending 10th place at just above 12 million. And now to Alliance rankings, it's 350. They recently crossed 350, but they have 2 spaces free. We are at the 2nd place. I'm in this alliance, 270, and the 10th alliance it has 144 million. I actually had a look at the Germany server, and they have like 800 million on the 1st position, the alliance. Yeah, so this is insane how high are numbers in their server, and I can spy them for sure. Yeah, no problem. And okay, I was going to show you the new building, which is on the thumbnail obviously, but this is it. Okay, yeah, can you see it? Yes. Okay, so this is called Toolsmith. This is basically a place in real life, of course. Yeah, this is a place where are like metal related items crafted. I would call it like a process of metallurgy, I would say. So this is obviously not a new one, like it's from, let's say, Middle Ages. Yeah, so we can see a what was its name in English, because in Polish I know it, but bellow or something like that. Anyways, this thing is used to push air into this oven, I would say, or however you call it. And in this oven you are putting metal to melt, and you are forming some kind of shapes of weapon, for example a sword. You can then make this shape on the anvil, yeah, and you have these tools to catch it. So basically it's very detailed, this image actually. It's pretty detailed, and we don't have neither like official information or unofficial information and leaks. I don't have any of them, unfortunately. so I can deliver you exact information of what will it be and what will it do, because we know what will it be, but we don't know what will it do in the game. We could make some guesses, like it's going to make tools stronger, or we are going to be able to produce Ruby tools, or we are going, I don't know, to produce some meat tools which are going to be as fast as meat troops, because right now when you attack with meat troops, they have a speed of 34 travel speed, but the tools used, for example, yeah, breaching tower is fast, but the shield wall, is it called shield wall? Probably. So the shield wall speed is 28, so if you send an attack with it, and this is obviously a very important part of the attack, so if you send an attack without this, then you are going to slow down the whole army to the speed of slowest tool or unit, which is then shield wall, 28 speed. So this is pretty unfortunate in attacks, and it would be really useful to make some faster tools actually for these mid units. Okay, let's go. Let's quickly go through these castles. Yeah, that's how it looks. This new building. I'm going to show it a few times more later when other people join the live stream. Hello Numan, welcome. Hello Pigeon. Hello Shripe. Hello Leo. Any alliance in another server with over 1 billion might? I think no. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I know that the Germany server is the strongest one, and the strongest alliance in the Germany server has 800 million, so probably there is no. But I think it's a matter of a few months to see a 1 billion might points alliance. Actually, probably it's going to be rough side 30, which is the strongest right now from all the servers. They have, yeah, as I said before, 800 million might points. Hell a lot. Okay, so now to the next topic. It's going to be more talking today than actually playing, because we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay, so the second thing, let me just find what I'm going to buy for next half an hour and talk to you obviously about some more interesting stuff. Okay, so probably some of you were on this Good Game Studios questions and answers session, or if you call it conference, then a conference with a community manager. His name is Chrome, and you can sometimes spot him in the Discord server, in the official Discord server, a Good Game Studios server. So they made a Q&A session. It was like 1 hour long, or 1 hour and 10 minutes long. It happened on last Friday at, I think it was 11 a.m. Yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to either record or participate in it, because I had my school semester was ending on the same day and on the same hour exactly, so I wasn't able, unfortunately, to participate in this conference, or however you call it. So, but I got a recording. Some very nice person recorded this and shared it with everyone. Huge thanks to you. I'm going actually to give him a shout out because I have him on the list of my recent contacts. Okay, so it's Alton #2805 on Discord. Thank you very much for sharing this recording. I'm not sure if it's yours, but probably yeah, because you're the first to send it actually. Thank you very much for sharing it with me and with others as well. So I've got the recording. I listened to it twice yesterday evening, and I'm now working on a video where I'm going to describe what they talked about in this conference and what were the answers, because they are obviously the most important. The answers. So the first question was about Master Blacksmith. It was formed like the guy who was asking this asked like, when can we expect changes, and what was the purpose of this recent update which made Blacksmith prices go sky high. And the answer is very, very complicated, but pretty much makes sense. So it's not like they just wanted players to have harder game. It all comes down to balance, but I'm going to explain it in more details in a second. But I just want to mention that I'm not saying this as my opinion. I'm just repeating what the community moderator said. So this is not actually my opinion, but because it's a bit different, but actually I can see true words in this, what they have said in this conference. So I'm just going to repeat you for those who didn't listen or weren't participating in this. I can repeat to you how does it work and why was this change made, and also when can we expect this like better prices, I would say, at the Master Blacksmith. Not like reverting these changes, because this is not going to happen anytime, like totally reverting these changes. But they're going to probably lower these prices. Also can't say exactly by how many times lowering the prices. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Well, they claimed that the update where they didn't put any limits on buying these tools was a bad idea. It happened in August 2020, so the previous year. So it's been like 11 months, if I calculate it correctly. Yeah, 11 months since it was first introduced without any limits, the Master Blacksmith. And they confirmed that they think that they did wrong without putting any limits in the Master Blacksmith, yeah. And now they tell that it was a mistake to not put any limit, because players were able to gather a lot of stuff, basically. So a lot of gold pieces, a lot of silver pieces, a lot of can tablets, a lot of coins, as you can see now. So you are able to exchange it like constantly, go on and like earn 1.5 million can tablets during one event, for example, which is like 200 million coins, which is pretty insane, which would be pretty insane 1 year ago. So they claim that the inflation of amount of these items, which is in some situations extreme and very huge. Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome Samuel, welcome Krieger, Next Wow, and Kubax, welcome to the stream. So they claimed that it was very extreme, the amounts of, not where, but it is, the amount of gold, silver, coins, tablets, and the most important, tools for events. Because if players have a lot of this stuff, then if they want to, and remember I'm saying what the community manager said, not my personal opinion. So if players have a lot of these gold and silver pieces, yeah, then if they want to introduce a new item or building into the Master Blacksmith, they would have to price it very, very high to make it valuable, yeah. So players actually feel that they are spending pretty huge amount on a valuable item which is new to the game. So if some players have insane amounts of these coins, they would have to price it very, very high. For example, I don't know, 500,000 gold pieces, yeah. That would be a lot of like major part of you, but not a lot for some players who have like 1.5 million gold pieces, for example, and 2 million silver pieces, because there are players like this. So they want players, and continuing this, so if they would have to price these items very, very high, then players who are pretty new to the game and didn't collect this stock for a whole 1 year, they wouldn't have any chance to buy these items, because they would have to be priced so highly. Yeah, so it would be very unfair for new players, and this is where it all comes to. It would be very, very hard for new players to get these items. And then they want players who have a lot of this stuff to spend it, so everybody will have just a bit of items, a bit of tablets, a bit of gold and silver pieces, so they will be able to lower the prices actually, and they will be able to, as they said, bring back the balance, because as they claimed, the balance was here before the Blacksmith, because there was no like insane inflation, and after the Blacksmith without limits, there was a very huge inflation, yeah. So now they want players to spend their stocks, their stuff which they collected for this whole time, and they claim that if we are going to spend this, then they are going to lower the prices in the Master Blacksmith actually, to get the balance back. The prices are not going to get what they were before, but they are also not going to be what they are now. They're probably going to be somewhere in the middle between 17 and 170, probably like 50 for 100 tools or something like this. I can't give you any exact numbers, same as said the community manager, yeah, because he has no idea about any like detailed prices and numbers and periods of time when is this going to happen, because it depends if players spend their like stocks which they collected for whole year or no. So this is what they claim to be the main reason for the Blacksmith to for prices to go sky high. This is obviously even worse for new players, but they claim that if we're all going, this sounds pretty weird, I know, but if we are all going to be low on stocks, then they can bring back somewhat good prices, yeah, to the Master Blacksmith, and then it's going to be balanced as they wish to be. So they said that they claim that they are going to start with the price which is now, yeah. They're going to go a bit down and down and down and adjust the price to make a perfect balance, as they said. So this is what they claim to be the reason and everything behind the Master Blacksmith change. I know that still there are a lot of negative opinions about this, and everybody has their own point of view on this. I kind of understand this. I also kind of see a few ways which they could make this different. But they claim at the end they claim that this is made to make the game a long life, and actually I can see something in this, because if players are going to inflate and inflate and inflate, then you're going to lose fun of the game if you have everything, yeah. And if you have to work pretty hard for the items, and they have huge value for you because you have to spend your time and possibly also money, but not always. You get items which are pretty valuable for you, and you remember that you put a lot of work and effort to them. Then it's keeping you more with the game and for longer than just having everything ready and easy. Yeah, so this is how they see this situation. This whole situation is very, very complicated, but they claim that they are not going to retreat from these changes, and they are going to push this forward. They said that obviously they know that we are angry, but they could say that they know, but what if this doesn't change anything, yeah. So I'm going to basically record the video with answers to nearly all questions to this conference. It's going to be published probably tomorrow evening, if everything goes quick and fast and nice. And if you miss the conference, you are going to get like possibility to learn everything this from my video. It's going to be a bit shorter than 1 hour, but you're still going to get like main essential parts of the conference. Okay, let's get back to the chat. So that's everything about the Blacksmith. I'm going to explain Samurai Invasion in a second. Did you buy horse tails for tablets? I haven't, but I have to buy some. But what? Because this is 30,000, so I would have to press this. Actually, I'm going to do this maybe after live stream. Yeah, right now the coins are way easier to get. Yeah, I have all my villages private. Correct. What does the Toolsmith do? Is it just a relic version of the Forge? Okay, so let's show it again, because like some people are leaving the stream and some other are joining the stream, so I can show it too. Well, any information about Blacksmith? Okay, so I just explained the Blacksmith, and I'm going to tell about Samurai in a second. People no longer buy boosters, man. That's why they remove chests. This is the truth. it also has something to do with this for sure. Yes. They didn't mention this, but this is pretty obvious as well. Those ones who bought millions of tools at Blacksmith and saved hundreds of coins got a real advantage. Yeah, also true and correct. Okay, so I'm going to show you the new building, TOOLSMITH. So it looks like this. Let me zoom out. Yeah. So this is the TOOLSMITH. It's going to be introduced in the next update, which is going to be put live into the game probably on the 1st of July. But I'm not sure about this term. Maybe sooner. But I think it's going to be the first day of the new month. And we're going to see this building in the game. Maybe some new stuff as well. Because we still don't know if it is going to give some new mechanics or if it's just going to give you, for example, some advantage like military academic or however is this building called. But I think you know what am I talking about. This very crap building. Yeah, military academy. It has very poor bonuses for some troop strength for events. It's really crap. And you better not buy this building, seriously. So I hope that the Toolsmith is actually going to be a bit more useful. Maybe some new tools, maybe some improved tools, maybe some faster tools, maybe something different than tools, maybe some boost to attack. We'll see basically. Maybe it's going to give some speed boost to crafting tools. I don't know. Maybe some more space in the tools workshop. For example, instead of 80 it's going to be 400. We know there's like every player has their new idea for this, and we just have to wait a few days because I don't have neither official nor unofficial information about what is it going to do, but this is what the building is basically. Okay, so I'm just going to take a look at my Kingdom League, and I'm still in the first position. I could get it to 100. What's the rewards for this? Real money payers are ruining the game. I mean, I see your point. Well, because this is very it's not fun for free-to-play players, obviously. But in this state, you kind of can't stop it, actually, you know. And this is what makes the game possible to run, actually, because without, you could put ads, a lot of ads into the game instead of mini transactions, yeah. But I don't know. This is what keeps the game alive, probably the most. Hello, Super Sport, welcome. Good evening. Okay, so I think I was attacking this one. I'm going to get a few. I'm going to make a few trains, not a lot, because I need a lot actually. I'm just going to check also amount of my chests. Yeah, I have the Wheel of Affluence chest because I have. I did spin a few times, but well, it was connected to gathering soldiers, and actually, when I calculated the amount of soldiers which I am able to recruit with 4 castles, which is main castle, 2 outposts, and my Burning Sands Kingdom, I actually realized, well, they have a combination of aquamarine and of ruby decorations, yeah? All the Castellan heroes have the bonus to faster recruitment. I have the this guy the recruiting overseer. I think you know what I'm talking about. I have him hired for 1 month, so it's also giving me a bonus. I have my build elements maxed for speed of the recruitment. I have nearly everything which I can. I have maxed for speed recruitment speed, yeah. And this makes it possible to recruit a 6th level Valkyrie sniper, this one, to recruit 200,000 per month in 4 castles. This is pretty high amount, because if I would spin 450 tickets in the Wheel of Affluence per month, yeah, it would give me around 200,000 units per month. And if I recruit them just in my barracks, I'm going to get the same amount. So I actually decided that I kinda don't need it anymore to spin this, because I can recruit a lot of them. And if I upgrade the 5th barracks, or 6th, or and the 7th, yeah, and when I will have all of them, I'm going to be able to recruit actually more than I need, you know, because I'm obviously using some of them in nomad camps, and I mean in all events and in PvP. Yeah, but you can now recruit pretty cool amounts of them. So it's not that important to spin the wheel. I realized this after 2 times 450, probably something like that. Oh, I got freaked up by a payer at level 20. Are you freaking serious? At level 20 legendary or at level 20 normal? Wow, man, this sounds so bad. Because I know in our server there's no like very cool mentality, but in some servers I know that they respect lower levels and they allow them to build up their accounts without like spamming them with Ruby attacks, yeah, which sounds pretty normal and obvious. That you're not hitting weaker, especially if you're like paying a lot and he's not paying anything. Okay. I think that if there are unlimited tools, free-to-play players can compete against people who spend some good money in the game. Now with 10 bucks anyone could get top 50. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You are able to compete spending not your money, but spending more of your time compared to players who spend money into the game, yeah? So it was like time or money. And whichever you pick, you are able to get into top. Right now, it's way more difficult for the time and free-to-play option, unfortunately. But I hope for them to actually make this balance good. And the one thing I forgot to say is that they set a rough estimate to like between summer and autumn, yeah. So between this summer and autumn of this year, we are going to see these adjustment updates to the Master Blacksmith, and yeah, and we're probably going to get the prices lowered and lowered until they think that it's balanced and it's enough. So I hope it's going to happen, and you're going to receive way better exchange rates and prices and stuff like that. With 0 arrows, very nice, yeah. I'm actually using shields, I mean mantlets, only in the front because the left side is ranged only. I mean there's like 5 milli or 10 milli. So it's nearly the same losses but less shields used. And right now when we don't actually have the Master Blacksmith, which we had before, it's very hard to spend a lot of coins on the nomad camps, yeah. I mean, what am I talking about? On the mantlets. Because imagine now buying like 200,000 mantlets for coins is going to be way more pain than before, where you are able to collect like 200 million coins per one event, yeah. So it's now way worse. When PvP the PvP guide series. While I'm working on it, I am working on the script, because for like video series like the mid guide before I record it, it's not like script one-to-one and I'm just reading what I wrote before on the paper or something, but I have to make a plan what am I going to talk about, because like how is it like spontaneous recording of a PvP guide, which is one of the most important aspects of the game, would make pretty much no sense. I'm actually kind of good in spontaneous talks, but not that good to make a PvP series video without any preparation. So I've got to make some notes, to make some pre-recordings, to prepare some stuff with some other people, which needs a lot of time. So before this, the conference like relation is going to be published, and later also the PvP guide series. Do you think the offer with Ruby Defenders, tickets, decorations and constructs for 200? As I said 1 week ago, I think, well, if you collect these rubies from NPC towers and from fortresses, it's a great deal. But if you just buy rubies from the ruby shop to buy this offer, then it's a pretty badly spent money on the game. Yeah, I think you understand the point of this. So if you earn like in a free-to-play way these rubies, then it's great. And if you have your bakeries, stables and watchtowers maxed, then yeah, it's great. But if you buy rubies just to buy this offer, then you can better buy the offer from Super Sale, which is a bit better than this. But I would suggest to spend your free-to-play earned on fortresses and NPC towers rubies on these offers. This offer, for example, actually buying a coat of arms symbol is going to be a very good purchase as well. Or even trying to collect 960,000 rubies for the mid coat of arms symbol plus 40%. Yeah, this one is very expensive, sorry, but also very strong. It gives a lot. It gives hell a lot. Yeah, if you have your ruby buildings finished, then you can go on and buy a coat of arms symbol or one of the offers like this. It's a great opportunity for free-to-play players to spend rubies, and I love these offers actually, to see, even if I'm not going to buy them by myself because I'm rather buying the money versions of them. But anyways, it's okay. This one is without the mantlet speed. Yeah, it's very cool to see these offers for rubies. Endex, some 2 days back, we had a whole Polish alliance come to our server in 1. They claimed they got burned in their server. Also, they came to India 1. They were 8th in the server named... Yeah, I know them. Oh, they have started war. Oh my god. Thank you very much for informing me. We're gonna get... Oh, sorry, I forgot about the nomad. They thought that they're going to go unspotted. But they bought some of your accounts, or they registered new accounts, like totally fresh accounts. Exposed Zakon, exposed. Well, I kind of know them since, or like for 1 year now, because we had some smaller and bigger wars with them and conflicts in this server. They are from Polish server, from my server. They started here, but actually they finished a war because they started a war. They were like at place, I know, 15 or something like that, or 12, and in the alliance ranking, yeah, and they declared a war on the top 1 alliance, which actually had a few alliance mates. So they had a not that good position. I have to say that they managed to keep playing for like, it was 3 or 4 months. Yeah, they managed to play to like not to defeat, yeah, not to defeat, not to put white flag, but yeah, 2 days ago they finished this war. They said that they are ending with the server and they are moving to the another server. Thank you very much for informing about this. I would say that they are very focused on a war, especially if they are in a foreign server, which they probably don't pay this much weight to the account, so they're going to be a conflicting alliance. But they are a serious problem to you, or they are not harming you? And they probably have the different currency accounts, so it's cheaper rubies for them if they are playing on India server. But I'm not sure about that, I can't tell. I used to spend 4 or 5 hours on the game before the update with the Blacksmith. Now I spend in the mornings. I have the exact same. even if I'm spending some money, putting it to, I know, mid infrastructure and stuff like that, but this is mainly about outer realms, yeah. But even if I'm buying some decorations and crap like that, yeah, with the money, I had the exact same situation, because I was playing very actively. I was making top 100 constantly in every event, or in every camp event, and in half of glory events, because it was very boring for me, the glory events. So I was participating in top 100 in half of them. And actually now I'm not making any tops. I'm not even getting decoration for 5.8 million glory points in these events. I just log in to attack some RBCs to get food, yeah, in the morning and in the evening, and that's all. I'm more like talking to people in Discord servers and in TeamSpeak channels and stuff like that. But I have plenty of more free time to go on ride a bike with friends and stuff like we used to do before the middle school. Right now the game made me a bit more free because I am playing less. Pretty good time for me to have more free time actually from the game, yeah, a time off of the game, and waiting for the blacksmith to be just at least a bit adjusted, yeah, because right now I am not thinking about any top 100. It's obviously possible, but now the amount of time and effort you would have to put into these tops is insanely high, and it's just no fun for me, you know, like spending 10 hours to get Nomad 100 top. Man, I see no point in this. Yeah. I'm going to speak about samurais in a second. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. And I claim to you that I'm going to tell you about samurai invasion and what was answered in the conference. Let me just check the chat, and I'm going to tell you about samurai invasion in a second. Was it tokens needed to upgrade this stone old bakery? Yes, you need, in total you need 1000 construction tokens and 5000 upgrade tokens to max it out from level 1 to level 5. You need those. But in this India 1 server, yeah, they are creating new accounts, or they bought some accounts? Yes, because they are very aggressive, like, you know, they don't care about any diplomacy, they're just going around and trying to attack you. Serious problem, they grow. Already they are attacking everyone without the reason. So your server is basically a pretty small server, and you're not in a capability of defending yourself if they grow, yes? Is that true? So you basically don't have a lot of players in your server, yes? I just log in to get 1 minute out to the glory events, 21 or 30k. Yeah, I do just the same. Exactly the same in events, yeah. They will lower max price to the unlimited tools, 200 max. The prices to the unlimited tools, 200 max. We'll see. I'm guessing for about from 60 to 80 for 100 tools, without any limit, yeah, and also hiring limits for tools for 17 silver coins. Now you'll have them in your invent. But what are we talking about? If you capture an outpost, does a relic baker remain? No, it goes to the decoration storage of the previous owner. New accounts, okay, I see. Yes, basically buildings which are built up starting from the first level, or like 0 level, yeah. If you need tokens to build them from the beginning, then they are going all to go to the storage when capturing the outpost. But for example, I know the keep level 6 or storehouse level 8, they need normal resources, yeah, to build them up for the first level and a few next levels. So they are going to remain in the outpost, as well as barracks. You know how to save gold pieces and silver ones too. Actually, yes, that's totally true. I mean, now I'm not spending them on nearly anything. Today is Sunday, so I've got to buy some stuff because I forgot probably yesterday and the day before yesterday to buy some stuff at Master Blacksmith. I'm visiting him now like twice a week maybe. So I've got to buy some stuff in his camp obviously, but I'm saving them now. Yes, I respect them a lot. As you can see, I have pretty high amount. It's not high, yeah, but I'm collecting for a relic bakery, both for my main castle to have it for the Mystic Outer Realms when your castle is moved to the Outer Realm event, because this is very useful for this event, because you can hold a lot more troops, yeah, so you can hold more troops in the Outer Realms with this relic bakery in your main. Very useful. As well as for the Ice Kingdom, because I have the worst decorations, the worst build items, and everything the worst in the ice. Basically lowest food production, so smallest amount of units in this castle. So I want to catch up with the other castles for the ice, yeah. Okay, so I'm planning to buy 2 relic bakeries, which is going to be 350,000 in total, and that's actually everything I want from Master Blacksmith right now. And obviously some tools, yeah. But right now I can't get too many of them. I'm saving on silver and gold, because now there's like no point actually of spending them. Okay, so let's talk about. Let me just read. Yeah, it's you now learn to save them. Nice. I made so I made the very similar amount. I made this since the change was introduced to the game, the Blacksmith update. Yeah, it was made on I think 10th of June, if I'm not wrong, something around that. So in a bit more than 2 weeks, I collected this. So I'm going to spend next 2 weeks on collecting for first relic bakery, and next month on collecting for another one. Pretty nice. Okay, back to the camp. Yeah, so now I know for me it's easier to save on them because I'm not spending them on any stuff, but I have lost nomad tablets, I have less coins, I have less everything actually, so it's not that good. I can relate to this, okay. Would like GG Studios to create a global server where all the players would start from zero? It's called World 1 and it was actually created a few months ago. Because like you had to start from zero, it was for everyone, and it was a global server. Like right now, if you are a new player and you visit the game website for the first time, and no matter if you are from Poland, from Netherlands, from Germany, from Russia, from United States, from any part of the globe where the game is available, yeah, you're going to be redirected to World 1 server. So everyone new to the game is put into this server, and I think we can safely call it a global server where all players are redirected. Not the old ones, yeah, but all the new ones. And the game goes on with the new players also. And you have to start from zero because the server is pretty fresh. We have a few players with one player who has 80 million might points in World 1 PC server. A few of them have 5 and 4, but they have just started like mid infrastructure. They don't even have the wall level 6, the castle moat level 3, the castle gate level 6, nor the castle tower level 6. So they are pretty, and they are not in a very advanced state of this research. It's actually called, I know, is it like, yeah, souvenir buildings, souvenir research. smacking up. I mean, yeah, this is going to be probably very hard to change like things I'm used to. Yeah, the tickets prices are actually pretty insane. What they did to them, that's so bad. In the past you could get 300 tickets for yeah. Now it's 30. So they actually made it like the price for one spin from 3 to 30, and right now with the prices of gold pieces it became from 3 to 30 and to 300. That's insane. Like, man, there's no point of buying them obviously right now. Yeah, you would have like 1000 tickets and you would be able to spin 333 times. Yeah, so unbelievable. Yeah, tickets are good as now, I think. It was way too easy. Was it actually way too easy to get rubies? Pretty much, yeah, because it wasn't like this before. Yeah, before Blacksmith you didn't have that easy access to the tickets. You would have to earn them in events and I don't know in what else. But well, it was then with the Blacksmith easier, so they want to bring back what was before. Okay, let's talk about Samurai event, because there was also a question when is going to be the Samurai event launched, and is it going to be that rare, or is going the frequency of this event to be back normal, and what is normal? So answering the first question, they claim that many players requested this event, and so they are going to introduce Samurai invasion in July. We don't have a specified date, if it's going to be at the beginning or end of July, yeah. But we're going to have Samurai event in July. They claim that, okay. And they basically said that the Samurai event, Samurai invasion is so rare because of the fact that when they actually launched Nomad event and later Samurai event, and they compared the like statistics of this, they said that players want Samurai very often and call for them a lot, but actually the activity on Samurai event is less than on Nomad event. So everyone likes to participate in Nomad, but not that many players participate in Samurai event, and that's what they claim it to be. Yeah, so that's what they say about the situation, and well, and that's why they said that if we are going to play very actively, that sounds pretty weird too, but if we are going to play very actively in this Samurai invasion in July, then we are going to receive we are going to get Samurai invasion back frequently, or at least more frequently than once every 3 months. Yeah, so hoping for for having them more often. But well, it depends if you play actively. So I invite all of you to play actively in Samurai event, and I hope they're going to actually do what they said. And if we're going to play actively, then they're going to launch the Samurai invasion more often. 24k rubies from 10,000 tickets. I think it's pretty decent amount. Yeah, it's very random. It depends if you spin pro, if you spin normal, but mainly it depends on randomness, or I should say RNG. Yeah. Hello Azor, welcome to the stream. It's 400,000 gold. No, nice. Yeah, it's totally random. But now I don't care, because I don't have gold pieces to spend on the tickets, because it's so bad price that there's no point of buying them. Yes, I'm also waiting for them. I'm probably going to be on a holiday trip to mountains, yeah, during July. July. So if they drop it at the beginning of the next month, then it's great for me. Yeah, but if at the end I'm not even going to be able to participate in any way, unfortunately. Yeah, you are able to get very very high amounts of rubies, and if you are saving all gold pieces to only spin the Wheel of Fortune, then you are able to receive a pretty decent amount of rubies per month. Yeah, like what happened? Oh no, yeah, my mouse is a bit old. But anyways, yeah, you're able to collect, like my friend who's playing totally free to play estimated this for, I think was it around 100,000, but he's the one which is like the professional free to play. Imagine that he is able to earn 30,000 rubies per day on fortresses and robber barons, mainly fortresses obviously, yeah, but that's a great thing to hear. Like he earned for 40% how's it called, coat of arms symbol in just under 1 month, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so yeah, very insane. Of course he's not making 30,000 every day, because he would be a millionaire in Good Game Empire. Yeah, but if he has a whole day to spend in the game, for the game, then he's able to do this. Pretty insane. I wouldn't think of earning 30,000. I had a idea of collecting 10,000 per month, per day, sorry, of rubies from fortresses, but I lost motivation after like 5 days. But I earned 50,000 rubies. That's always something. Yeah, right now I know it doesn't look like I'm collecting, as you can see. I have 9,000, yeah, but I'm basically collecting for the coat of arms for meat production 40%, which yeah, the price is 960,000 rupees. It's very expensive, but it's worth it for sure. It's giving you a lot. For example, in my main, I would be able to hold like 60 or 70,000 more units in my castle. That's insane, man. And it's just one castle, yeah, and I'm not one of the biggest players. I still have something to improve in my castles, yeah. So it's going to give them around 100,000, and we'll see. Samurais are better because of more rewards and stuff to buy in the samurai vendor. I don't know why they claim people don't participate in it. Well, that might be the truth, but maybe they are hiding something before, like maybe they are hiding something, yeah. Can't tell exactly. But actually, the one thing which I miss a lot from Samurai is the how is it called? Doublons, time doublons, yeah? Are there time doublons? Probably, yeah. So these coins for your alliance storage, which you can use to launch a nomad booster, which makes the cooldown time from 1.5 hour to only 1 hour. Very useful and very like totally great for free-to-play players, or even like for free-to-play alliances. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, next. We have enough to fight these guys. If they don't come more, they are going to be probably play actively. 3 main families against 1, so yeah, we have number advantage, but they have money advantage. Is there any chance for you guys to help? To be honest, probably no, but we will talk about it in our next meeting. I spent do you mean 2 euro in the game and got to 2 million power with 0 ops. Oh, pretty decent amount. Nice. How can you progress now with this update? Yeah, that's kind of the point of this, the bad side of this. But you can still continue in the meat infrastructure, yeah, and get more stuff from Outer Realms, mainly, to get more units in your castles. Was a good run with unlimited amount of tools and great transfer together with for tickets. Now we lost all of these benefits, unfortunately. Yeah, if you look from their perspective, it's like destroying the game balance, but if you look from the player perspective, it's very sad. So there's a huge collision, and they are the owner of the game, unfortunately, not we are. So they dictate the rules, unfortunately. Yeah, it's an unlimited amount of tools we could have. Yeah. Same situation. Yeah, now I'm nearly out of tablets. I have like 800,000. I still need to spend more to get to top 100. Do you know what benefits the new building has? Oh, it's a good time to remind you again after the new building, which is called the... Damn it, I forgot the name. Yeah, TOOLSMITH. It's in the live stream title. Okay, so guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is the TOOLSMITH, and as we can see, there is a bellow, or is it bellow? Let me check. Bellows. Yeah, it's bellows. So this device has a airbag that emits a stream of air when squeezed together with two handles used for blowing air into a fire. So here we have fireplace, or more like a oven for metallurgy, and you're putting metal here to melt, and then you are forming this metal on anvil. Yeah, so you're getting it to red, to being hot, then you form it on anvil with some tools, and you can use it to hold it like this, and to move it, to hold it by your hand, by this tool in your hand. Yeah, so this is basically, this building like symbolizes a thing to craft some stuff made of metal in it. And if we take a look at buildings in Good Game Empire, they are pretty strictly related to what they look like. For example, yeah, why is it moving? So we can see apiaries has some honey barrels and stuff like that. So they basically are, yeah, in stables you have some like some kind of honey, not honey, but hay. So we have a pretty good relation with the appearance and with the what it does in the game, but we can't be sure because like hard to guess what is going to be here. Maybe some production of better tools, maybe some boosts, maybe some offensive boosts. We'll see. It's going to be the update is going to be performed in this week probably. I mean the week which starts tomorrow. Okay, I'm now at the first position pretty safely, easy. I need to buy this. It's pretty expensive, damn it. Actually, now I would buy this thing, it's 9,000. And we have 12 days. No, it's not worth it probably right now. But it was a mistake not to buy this. But on the other hand, I was playing very not actively, very passively in this Kingdom League. So maybe it was a good choice not to buy this whole season pass. Anyways, now I'm going to get probably 50, 50 and 50. So it's 150 plus 80 to 30 with the Aquamarine to 50. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty smooth on upgrading this. Cool. Okay, seems like we're going to craft some tools and upgrade them. Yeah, well, sounds very good. Have a good night. Thank you very much. Good night too. Thank you. Glad to hear that. If anyone wants cars, was there plenty on... Oh wow. Okay, very cool to hear that. Yeah, I know, bro. I watched a lot of his videos. I respect him a lot because some people said that I have a idea to replace him or something like this. Well, it's a bit like this because he's now inactive, but if he would return to YouTube and to recording videos, and I can actually see him sometimes in the Discord server, in Good Game Studios Discord server. So I'm not trying to compete with him or to replace him. I respect him a lot. He was the first one, maybe not the first one, but he was the main one to record, and I enjoyed a lot of his videos. I didn't watch a lot, but I also learned a few stuff from his videos. Yeah. Okay, so back to the game. What else do I have to do actually? Because I probably have no chance of getting top 100, but if I'm this close to 175,000, why am I going to not get this reward actually? If I'm this close, you know, I'm going to go for it. Here, which place? Top 125. I've got to spend more tablets. Okay, let's spend 100,000 more, and I'm going to move to attacking with more tools to get 175,000 quickly. It's like your main 100% finished with meat honey production. It's not actually, because I don't have honey gardens, but the reason for this is because I don't have a problem with honey actually. The bigger problem in my main is the food production, because now I'm on minus 25,000, which is still pretty comfortable for me. But if I would go to minus 30,000, then it's kind of too much for me. I mean, it's not hard to to have this minus, like 30,000 on minus, but I prefer to have at least 24 hours of food storage with max, filled with food to maximum, yeah. So basically I'm not going to go on higher minuses, so I need to improve my food production, and this is what limits me in my main. Actually, I'm on a super small minus with honey as well, so it is kind of perfect, I would say, because they together meet at the same point when it's a limit for me of 550,000 units on my main, in my main. But if I will get some better build items for granaries and some better decorations, probably in some time, from offers from I know, for rubies, we'll see, because I'm putting everything the best in my main and later in outposts. So if I'm going to make this food production a bit better, then I'm going to put the honey gardens, but I'm not planning to upgrade it to max pretty soon in my main. So I assume that it's not 100%, it's like more like 90% finished in my main, yeah, because without honey gardens, but I don't need them. I would probably need them for level 1 to keep up without any minuses, yeah. But actually I would have to replace one decoration, so it kinda makes no point right now to replace that. Okay, I think I've got still like 50,000 to exchange. I want a castle if you can, please. I'm not sure what do you mean. Oh, you want an account? Give you account. You already have your own style. Yeah. Very nice to hear that. I'm trying to like just be on my own, you know. But we share the same. It's hard to make videos often. I'm pretty sure that he had a similar trouble to like produce regular videos, let's say twice a week. It's so hard in Good Game Empire. And adding to this that I have to spend a lot of my free time on my education, yeah, then it's very difficult to record regularly. Wait, are you dealing with some accounts? I think I missed something. Okay, so you need a strong account for retired person. Strong for retired, okay. Low level into bro and find me. Manage. Oh, okay. I heard about another server. Was it actually India? Maybe not India, but I heard about some server where they were calling for support that they can give you a very good accounts just to participate in war. And actually, both sides of this war had the same trouble: not enough players and too many accounts. So they were inviting other players to just join the game on their server with a account ready to battle actually. So you would just message a guy and get into the war in different server, yeah, without any restrictions or like you're not connected into this server, no one cares about you, yeah, they don't know you. Sounds pretty good to me, but of course I follow the rules. Also, as a public person, I have to follow them strictly, so I don't share passwords with anyone. This is not the reason why I don't share passwords, because I don't do this because of my personal purposes, yeah, but everyone does what they wish to do. Okay, let's upgrade this preset a bit and equip it with a bit more of like tools, like I know, more maybe like this. and I can use some more battle rams. I think I use up, yeah, the default ones. So I can use up, because I put 20 here, it was too many. Okay, let's go. Maybe 1 or 2 more trains to get into 175,000. That was the case. My server, oh, I see, yeah. Came to participate. It was madness, totally. Oh wow. If you invite players from Germany and United States, then yeah, you can make some crazy stuff in your server. But why would they reject the invitation? Sounds perfect. A build-up account. You just join the server and have fun. Sounds great. If you have free time for war. Yeah. But kinda sad on the other hand that the server doesn't have enough players to be competitive and like fun to play. Well, in previous years, like 5 or 6 years ago, I wasn't playing, but I know that there were a lot more players, and like just telling this by the amount of TeamSpeak server slots, one coalition had to have, so one group of alliances had to have around 200 slots to maintain all the players, and there were main server, main alliances, many main alliances in many different coalitions, and then they had many academies, and then those academies had their schools for the newest beginners. There were a lot of like alliances which were of bigger coalitions as well, fighting on their own, and it was very fun and very huge family, I would say, of alliances. Like now, nothing like this. We have 3 coalitions, and that's all. One coalition has one main alliance, the second coalition has also one main alliance, but their academy is stronger than them, so I assume it's 2 main alliances actually. And the third coalition, our one, has 4 main alliances and plenty of schools and academies, but it's still not a lot, yeah. I had a look at Germany 1 server, and it looked, in the term of activity and amount of active alliances, it was similar to my server like 5 or 6 years ago. Well, yeah, but that's how the game looks like. Less players, but more profit, actually. So that is going to, yeah. Yeah, it was like, they even have a graph for this. Let me search for this, because my friend sent this to me a while ago. So there was a, not this one, there was a cool like chart of the game. I think I was showing it to you 1 week ago. Okay, I can't find it now, sorry. But yeah, I can't find it now. But anyways, okay, back to my server, and it was showing that the game has a stadium of development, like first development, oh damn it, first state of development, then second one, then like state when it has lower amount of advertisements in TV and in network, yeah, so it gains less new players, but it's still profitable and has a huge player base. And finally it goes and game dies. Well, they try to maintain Good Game Empire for as long as possible, because this is the main money maker for Good Game Studios, obviously. If you take a look at their charts compared to Big Farm and the other games, then Good Game Empire has like 75% of market share in the term of games of Good Game Studios have created. Well, the game has to be alive, and this is one of the reasons actually to change the Master Blacksmith. But it has 2 sides. It brings more balance, but it makes some players leave the game. If free-to-play players leave the game, it's cheaper because they need less like less storage in the servers, yeah. But if a lot of free to players leave the game, and then it's going to be more boring also for pay to win players, and they're going to leave the game as well, and the revenue is going to be lower. That's just my like estimate, and what I think about this is not any like professional stock like prediction and stuff like that, you know what I mean. But this is what I kind of see the situation of Good Game Studios is right now. Not the best, not the worst. It's also totally controlled by Steelfront, unfortunately. It's not now the decisions of Good Game Studios. They are made probably mainly by Steelfront. They are telling them more money, okay money, more money, okay money. Probably never less money, because who would do that? Yeah, you make too much money for us, just make the game more free to play. No, that's not going to happen anytime. So basically what is happening, the Steelfront group, which acquired Good Game Empire 1 year ago or something like that, or maybe a bit more time ago, they acquired Good Game Studios, and now they dictate the rules of the game, because they have 100% of stock share of Good Game Studios. They just own them. They just have them in their hands. What's FK? Yup. It's happened in my server that a strong Ruby player wipes a casual alliance. Yeah, that's kind of also sad, but when one player is trying to wipe whole alliance, then the alliance has a power of supporting. I see that if it is a school alliance or an academy, then it's pretty hard, and if the player has like a few thousand euro to spend on them, then it's actually a bad situation, because obviously academies have worse castellans and stuff like that. But yeah, it's always different if you can defend by an alliance be against a very strong player or not. On what server are you playing? I'm playing on Poland 1 server. Okay, what's my score? If you're asking me, sorry, because I'm not sure how you're asking. Obviously there's a lot of players in the chat. By the way, on YouTube chat, there is also a mechanism of mentioning people. So you can basically type a @ and then start typing someone's name, which is in the chat. You can also mention me, and then the person you're mentioning has a like orange like backlight on this font, so orange background, so you see it clearly that you want something from them. Pretty useful. If there's like, I know, cross communication, I would say, you know. So if I try to mention myself, I can I see it like I see it orange. Yeah. Robert Lewandowski, yeah. Yeah, the double, how is it called, the double, no, I don't know any football words, but he hit the pipe, I would say. He hit the pipe twice. It was so terrible. Oh, I was so bad, feeling so bad about it. Double pipe. It's not pipe for sure, that it has to be some other word for this. Let me go to translate Google.com. Poprzeczka, it's in Polish, and it's English a bar or crossbar or crosspiece. Bramki. A goal crossbar. Yeah, it's probably this one. More than a pipe. But yeah, anyways, it was a pretty horrible to watch, especially the opening match with Slovakia, sorry. Yeah, kinda sad what they shot in Europe, but it's usual. They always not get out of the group, so nothing unusual, seriously. Crossbar, okay, thank you very much. I'm a total amateur of the football. Yeah. I know that they have a pitch, a ball, and 2 teams with 11 players on both sides, with one goalkeeper. And I recently learned what is a shortcut of OG. Yeah, it's on goal, obviously. This game takes a lot of time. Yeah, it's a time. How do you call it? Time eater, I would say. I know the term in English. It's for sure a different word for this. Time waster. Yeah, exactly. It's a time waster. Do you have your opinion about this server? Oh, sorry, I missed the question. Yeah. So I kind of like this server because you can start from beginning, yeah, and you can compete with others without being behind. But on the other hand, every new player who opens the game for the first time is redirected to this server. So the amount of players who join the national servers like Poland 1, Germany 1, Hungary 2 is way lower than previously, because previously any player from a territory of Poland would be redirected to register by default on Polish 1 server, yeah? But now, no matter in which country you are automatically redirected to a World 1 server and everyone is here. So probably everyone in World 1 server is happy because they have a constant stream of new players. But the national countries, national servers are actually not receiving any new players, like very small amount of new players, and most of them are actually people who are invited to the game by the old players, and they tell them how to change the server and to register in Polish 1. Actually, I had a few sad situations like this, because some guy from Poland saw my live stream, saw that the game, he actually enjoyed how the game looks on my live stream, and he decided to open the game and start his own castle. Yeah, he opened his own account. So he just asked me, what's the game name? Yeah, because it's hard to guess the game name for the first time when you see it, yeah? So I told him it's Good Game Empire. And he opened the game, he started playing. He didn't tell me that he started playing, obviously, but we met 2 weeks ago on my live stream, and he said, "Hey mate, I registered, do you remember me from 2 weeks ago?" "Yeah, I kind of remember you. You were asking about the game and you're like very happy about the game because you saw it, yeah?" So he saw the game, he registered them, and he was about to ask me, he actually asked me in the chat if I would find a minute to take a look at his castle and tell him if maybe he's doing something wrong or well, and how is his castle actually developing. So I typed in his name and no player found. I checked twice if I typed it correctly, no player found. So then I actually realized for the first time how is it affecting my community. This was so horribly sad. I know it's just a browser game, yeah? But if you for 4 years in my position, yeah, for 4 years I had a constant stream of both advanced and new players joining together to play with me, to see my castle in the game, to visit my castle, to send me resources, to ask me for resources, to ask me to check their castle. And obviously I started a account in World 1 server as well to keep with them, but I wasn't able to play on multiple servers at the same time, and I don't have connection to these players. I only can talk to them in Discord and YouTube. It's not that bad, but it's very sad. It was very sad at the first time when I realized that I am kinda cut off from all the players. Well, but it's at least good for the new players, for newcomers, that they are put to active server, not, for example, I know, any idea for a inactive server. For example, India 1, yeah? If someone would like to start a game and he thinks like, yeah, I like this game and I would like to find some cool game to have fun for next 5 years or 10 years, because I would like to do so. And he registers, and after half a year developing his account, he actually realizes that it's a dead server. And what does he do? Does he leave the game? Does he continue the game? Or does he change to another server and start from the beginning, yeah? Well, kind of a problem in two sides again. Yeah, we've got to understand both sides, but yeah, like there's a whole lot of complications. Oh my god, a lot of complications in this game, a lot of problems to solve, which have no good solution. Yeah. Okay, let me read the chat. It's all the new players will be going as it automatically assigns players. Yeah, as I said, it's a default server for newcomers. It's growing, it's active. My opinion is the server to start playing on. I had the same point of view. Yeah, to start there. I even started there. But I don't know, I would have to leave my... Because what keeps me in the game for the most is people. Not the game, not freaking nomad camps, man. What is that shit, yeah? But not nomads, not foreign castes, any shit of that. Sorry for the words, but I'm telling the truth and being honest, yeah? Being honest. So, people is who keep me in the game. Like, talking to them in TeamSpeak. Actually visit TeamSpeak once a week. That's enough for me, I love to talk to them. Talking on Discord, sharing screenshots with Alliance, talking about the game, talking about the weather, talking about sport events outside the game, obviously. So that's what keeps me in the game for the most, and at the same time I'm spending a bit of money and continuing to play here, not in World 1. Obviously there's actually a Polish server in World 1, and I'm very quick to accommodate in new like environment, yeah, but I'm so stick to these people, and I would feel very bad to leave them. And I obviously could play on two servers at the same time, but the problem is I couldn't, because I can't maintain checking two accounts at the same time. I know, that's just a thing with me. Okay, enough talking. Have we passed? Still a bit to go for it, but it's going to be pretty profitable. I'm pretty close to it. Happened to me too when I started. I wanted to play on Romania 1 and the game redirected me on... Yeah, and it probably... Yeah. Hi from Colombia. Welcome to the stream. Hello. But still just a small amount of players play there. Yeah. I just come now. What does a new building? Okay, let me show it to the people who just joined the live stream. So it's here. This is the Toolsmith. And unfortunately we don't know what is it going to do. Let me check the Empire for Kingdoms description in Google Play App Store, because they are leaving the description of new updates before any announcements in Discord actually. So I can search for it, search it up quickly. But as I can see, no, there's nothing new in Google Play App Store. So this building sorry, has to do with something about metallurgy, I would say. So you have a bellows which pushes air to the oven for metal. You make metal hot here to being red, and then you forge it on the anvil, yeah? So it's about some metallurgy, some crafting some metal stuff and stuff like that, yeah? About smiths, and we'll see. Because we don't have neither official nor unofficial information about what is it going to do in the game. Unfortunately, we could make guesses if it gives some kind of different tools, if it maybe boosts tools or any kind of thing like this. Yeah. So this is the new building, and the update, which is going to introduce the new building, is going to be performed probably next week. So in maybe on the 1st of July. Is it very expensive to buy rubies in Colombia? I'm not even sure what's the currency in Colombia. Visit Colombia once. Yeah, nice wish. Would be great to visit it. Could make an event for bigger alliances. 500 might points NPC attacking alliance. I don't know, but they have to do something, because if there is war, obviously there is war. But if there is no war, and we keep like 500,000 units just to be ready for war, then they're doing basically nothing, because you can't tell me that you are going to use 500,000 units from all of your castles for nomad camps. Not possible, yeah, or for robber baron castles. Like, there's no usage for these tools. For these units. So yeah, I think a idea of a huge event to use these units for people who are actually recruited to the maximum of what they can keep in their castles would be pretty nice. What's my name on World 1? It's the same, so Endex space play. I can type it in the chat. Endex play. It's possible that it disappeared. I don't think so. No, it didn't, because I was logging in there last time. Yeah, the World 1's account is alive and well. I mean, I'm not playing there actively, so it's not that strong. It's just level 30, I think. Just unlock the Everwinter Glacier, yeah. But that's my account. If you want to send some messages and you're playing on World 1, you can. I'm checking the inbox, I know, once a week or once 2 weeks. Oh, he's one. Okay, wait. Okay, so you're playing in. You're from Colombia. You're playing Spencer. Okay, fine. Do you have any tips for level 54 player in how to make the LTPE rewards for the commander? I've only got 370 points and came in here late. Well, you've got 3 or 4 days to finish this, and actually only 1 day left of Nomad event, and this is the main point of getting a score for LTP. So this is way is to attack nomads, yeah, to just attack nomads all the time and get points from this. When you get a booster plus 100 points, you need to attack more frequently. So it's the best to get this booster during a nomad invasion, not during a foreign invasion. Yeah, it's hard with mantlets, I know. I'm going to record the beginner series soon, so I'm going to have the same troubles as you, because I'm not going to spend any euro cent on this account on international free. I'm planning to do this to make a beginner's guide for all of you. Yeah, that's also a bit of a mistake, but I think you need like you need 500 points for the whole set or more. I'm not sure. Yeah, nearly no one enjoys the new update. I totally feel it and understand that. That is true. People, friendships and community in general kept me in the game. I see. It is the same for me. Because if you wouldn't have any alliances and just play with nomads and other players, not knowing them, then it would be like, I don't know, very boring and very just boring game. A lot of amazing memories and moments in this game. Yeah, same for me. A lot of cool. I mean, I met a lot of cool people over network. Yes, that's true. That's not like real. Wait, let me delete that. Oh no, I lost all my private messages. That's very unfortunate. Because I was waiting for one guy to respond to my message and I lost that. Well, I'm getting even more. Yeah, okay. I forgot about that, damn it. But as I said, yeah, a lot of moments and a lot of cool people met in the game and on TeamSpeak and stuff like that. Even if they are enemies on the game, it's still cool to just talk to them and talk about some stuff, even not related to the game actually. I can show you how many can tablets there is. So this preset basically uses, yeah, it's 660. This preset uses 28 6% tools plus 40, so it's 68 6%, 25%, 28% and 27%. A lot of mixing, I know, but I was planning to like, you know, use them in the same amount, yeah. So using not only one type, but using all the types simultaneously, yeah. The game desperately needs a new event with mechanics. At least they can get back Turn King under. Yeah, I would also love to see them back. Update shops there for now, making bonuses and benefit to capital. Yeah, it was talked about, but on the conference there was a lot of suggestions about like new ideas for the game. But it was all like, well, I don't know if it is going to be introduced, but I'm going to send it to the development team to decide if this is cool for their game or not. And that was all the response from community manager. So nothing special. Okay, how many? Damn it, still 9,000. Okay, the last train. Promise you. Yeah, I already used all my outlets. We know that new changes are going to come in following. He said that it's going to be in between summer and autumn, but we can't take this time period as a exact time when the changes are going to be made. We don't know exactly what the price is going to be changed to, so we can just have hope that they're going to change this. We can continue to protest. Maybe it's for sure it has some influence, but at the same time, when you take a look at players who raise, for example, 10 million might points one day, then they lose 5 million and they get this back, there's no point for striking, because the biggest like the vast majority of striking players are those ones who spend, I know, 10 euro on the game per month, or 20 maybe. But these ones who spend 500 or 2000 per month, they don't care. Maybe a part of them cares, yeah, but the majority of huge spenders, they don't care. They just go forward for their owns. So I heard about some servers where everyone agrees to stop paying. So it kind of works like that, but not everywhere. I need to be honest that I also purchased a bit of stuff in the game, and I think I missed one question about going from 5 to 12 million. Was it a while ago? It was a lot of time ago, let me see. Where was it? Yeah, how you go from 5 million to 12 million. So it's basically all about mid units. It's all about mid units and having a capability to keep a lot of them in your castles, basically, yeah. So I can hold 500,000 troops in my main, which is already 5 million might points. Pretty insane amount, yeah. No, sorry, it's 6 million, because if you count offensive troops, they give you 11 might points. Defenders give you 10 might points, and attackers give you 11 might points. That's for sure. Whoops, I think it's already burning. Yeah. If I max my bakeries and stables in outpost, it would be a good idea to buy commander or castle for 400k rubies. My current castle is 140, 130. So you want to buy a castle? I see. It's not. It also depends how many units on the wall does your castle give you. I assume it's 0, yeah, or do you have some? So I would first upgrade bakeries and stables at all of your castles. If you're at war, right now it might be useful for you to buy this castellan, because remember, if you don't have a lot of attacks, if you just have one attack at your castle, two attacks separated in time, you can just move your castellan between castles to make smaller losses on your side, yeah? So you have the castellan for main, you just swap all these elements with another castle, and bam, it gets stronger for the another castle, yeah? So you can have one very strong, 20%. Kind of decent, not that bad, to be honest. I would wait with that purchase, and max out stables and bakery in your main, and at least bakeries in your kingdoms, at least. Stables are useful as well, but if you're not attacking actively in kingdoms, then no. But if it's useful, always it's useful to have stables max in your kingdoms. So well, yeah, I would say I would wait with the purchase like this. Okay, guys, I don't know if you remember, or maybe some of you are new and you don't know. Basically, I'm making a castle review if you wish to. So if you'd like to have your castle reviewed, you can join my Discord server. It's linked in the description. And when you join the server, you need to scroll down and find a request castle review text channel. I'm just going to send a command in this channel. So it is $review without any spaces. So when you write this within normal font, like normally you write this in the channel, you're launching my bot, which is helping you to register for this queue, and I can review your castles. We actually don't have any news since the last live stream 7 days ago, but if you wish to, I can take a look, tell you what should you demolish maybe, what should you upgrade at first time if you have difficulties with this, or what's basically good and wrong in your castles. So it's of course free advice from me to you. If you'd like to have one, just go to the Discord server. Oh, damn it. Again, no battles. If you'd like to have one, just go to the Discord server. I linked in the description. It's my server. And you can register in review castle queue, sorry. Request castle review. I'm wrong, yeah. Okay, I think you've posted a image instead of your nickname. But no problem. I think it's going to work anyways. Yeah, is it enough? What are any attacks still going? Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm just going to send 2 more attacks and it's going to be the perfect score for the decoration. I want to have it. Yeah, because decoration won 2,500 public order. If I was pretty close to it, then it was pretty much worth running for it. And now I'm ranked 250. Are you serious? Are you serious? Is it that competitive to get to top 100? Oh my god. So now it's easier to get this decoration than... Yeah, it was always like that actually. Obviously. How is looking like alliance competition? Oh, okay, they attacked the Khan camp, but yeah, it was always like 25 million and now it's 5 million. You know, I'm pretty lucky that I attacked a lot of nomads with this chest and I did a lot of coins. I earned a lot of coins. I did all the LTPE events top 100s in the previous editions since the Blacksmith was introduced. So that's pretty fortunate. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the castles in like, I don't know, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You can see this time on the counter. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Can be 10 minutes. Or 5. Doesn't matter actually. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat, because I would say that along with my gameplay for 5.5 years. I've gathered a lot of experience. I'm also pretty experienced in sharing experience with other people, so if you'd like to ask anything about the game, feel free. And I would love to answer it, obviously, for free. Okay, I'm just waiting for this decoration to drop into my storage, because I sent 2 attacks. And I should receive it in a second. I think I've made, oh yeah, nice. Sorry. There are players with 20 million power in Spain 1 server. It's very difficult to win something. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. They're all millionaires. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not like that much, but it's plenty of money to get to this point. And what's the point of spending money on the game in this amount? Because I'm also spending a bit, but it's closing in 30 euro per month, not more. If toy build on meat honey building level 1, how much starting meat honey you get? 50 to 200,000. I'm not exactly sure what is the question, but I'm gonna try to get back to you in a second and answer it. Okay, so as I can see, okay, send the image, fine. Okay. Okay, so I can replace one of these decorations with the nomad one. Let's put it in there. Nice. Okay. So now to your question. Congrats. Yeah, thank you very much. It's not that easy now to get it actually. I've got it for the first time after the changes actually, you know. Oh my god. All meat building existing in the game, but only level 1. Okay, I see. Let's basically use my calculator for this. So the wait a minute. So the website address is, I can show it to, it's here. Brewery Simulator. Wait, I think we can use Google Translate for this. It's not 100% accurate, but I'm going to make the English version soon. For now, you can just translate this. So you say that everything level 1. Pretty interesting question to experiment with. So we probably go with 10 apiaries, yeah. We need to specify public order. For free to play castle, it's about 80,000 with storm decorations. Something like that. Or maybe a bit less. 70,000. Let's check quickly. Yeah, 84,000. Yeah, this is everything aquamarine decorations, as you can see. So let's put 80,000 here. 80,000, okay. Honey overseer is very cheap, so yeah. This isn't that cheap, but I think I would calculate it as well. Honey gardens level first, you said? Or sorry, if everything level first, then the research is also level first. This is obviously the research in your research tower. So this is level first, I assume, and this as well. So the gameplay in the jungle, or it is called Beyond the Horizon, is a bit complicated. I'm working on a video I was working previous week, but I haven't managed to record it, so I'm probably going to make it this time, and I'm going to make a guide on this. I don't want to explain this right now because, well, I wanted you to ask questions, but it's very long thing to talk about. I can also redirect you to my tutorial on this, which is written in Polish right now. Oh sorry, what did I do? Beyond the Horizon. So you can translate it as well to English. It's actually not finished, but there is some strategies and basics you can read about. So I can redirect you as well to this website. And well, it's too long to talk about in like 10 minutes, but I'm going to make a video on this with full explanation. Okay, so the brewery level is first. This, yeah, level first, level first, level first, and level first of this. And how many are we going to make? Probably we're going to be limited by honey. So we need to, it's level first, so we're launching it for 100%. And you're getting around 50,000 meat. It obviously depends on your public order. So with level first everything, you're on huge plus with apiaries. You could go on with like 4 of them probably, or maybe 5. And it would be enough for a brewer level first, yeah. And it's 27,000 units you can hold. Okay. I've got some private messages. It might be urgent, so let me check it very quickly. Yeah. He just requests some honey to the castle. Let's obviously send. And this is what I said. We all like each other in the alliance and we are helpful to everyone. So let's send him. I think he requested 80,000, yeah. This is a bit honey, okay. That's probably going to be enough for him. Because I'm on pretty huge plus with the honey production, like plus 20,000, so I'm sending to many players in my alliance. Oh no, but I'm on, I lost 1% of workload, and now it's on minus 13,000. I've got to correct that, but later. So, without investing any money, it's possible to finish with alliance always in top 200. Yeah, something like that. It depends on the server as well. Or you, yeah. How much is the maximum food production you have managed to have in a castle? Yes, 27,000 units with everything level first. And around 5 apiaries with build items, which give you plus 1,100 with these 5 apiaries. Okay, so this outpost is the best outpost which I have, and the best food production. It's 150k, 150,000, near to 151. Is the highest I managed to score. It's also made for meat. I have the brewery level 14. It's 8 apiaries. And I'm starting to build up meat distillery and barrel workshop as well in this castle. But I'm also earning, actually I upgraded it 1 week ago during live stream, I think. So I've upgraded the brewery to level 14 in this outpost. So I have 3 breweries level 14. Pretty high amount. Yeah, just smart playing and using everything till the last drop. Yep. Okay, so let's check. As I can see, yes, 2 castles which were requested. So Tiger didn't actually finish the request process, but I can take a look at this. Open original. Is this one? Let's open the rest of this. Okay, the second one is here. Great. Yeah. So let's take a look at the Tiger account. It is your main castle. As we can see, the Hall of Legends is here. First, the might points at this level are fine. The decorations are very high, so the amount of greeneries here is correct. Relic greenhouses are upgraded. Conservatories are on level first, and that's pretty good because in my opinion on this level it's kind of waste of tokens on upgrading conservatories. You could save up on them for mid infrastructure and you would be very happy when you're getting into mid infrastructure and actually you have 10,000 construction tokens and 20,000 upgrade tokens. Is like in heaven, totally, because it's great for having a lot of these tokens at the start, at the beginning, to make, oh my god, to make 1 or 2 castles fully with meat at the very beginning of your journey. And it's a great idea to save up on tokens if you have every building with tokens actually upgraded. in all castles, of course, not including the conservatories. So the Hall of Legends is pretty close to your legendary level, which is really good that you are following your level and upgrading it strictly with the level. Very nice. The Ruby buildings, we can see there is stables max, bakery max, watchtower max, military hospital, I think it's level 7. The defenses here, we can see castle mode as well as all towers level 5. So defenses are also pretty strong. 45,000 units in main castle on this level is a very good score. So overall the account is very good and is looking very nice. Okay, let's go to the second account. This is Maximus Decimus, his main castle with, okay, let's open it. It's here. Yeah, so you have a Hall of Legends level 168. I don't know your legendary level, so it's hard to tell if this is good or bad score, but just go on and continue upgrading. That's the most important building in the game, so it has the highest priority of upgrading it. Okay, then with decorations. This is probably decorations from events, I assume. So it's looking very good. Strong decorations. The amount of granaries is also well considered and is alright there. Greenhouse is upgraded, the conservatory is not, and that's a plus. Okay, we've got districts, so I can't say bakery, but the stables are maxed. The watchtower is actually, I think it's hidden. It's hidden in the inner district, but the defenses look very good. Towers level 5. Castle mode is upgraded to max. I mean, there is a castle mode, sorry. So that's also a plus to defense. And overall, also a good looking castle. Actually, nothing to like point you, which is wrong. Yeah, you just need to keep upgrading your Hall of Legends, which is the most important. And maybe if the bakery isn't maxed or watchtower isn't maxed, then upgrade them, but I assume that if stables are, then the rest probably also is upgraded. Remember that granaries are like less important than your Hall of Legends, so try to keep upgrading Hall of Legends granary. Hall of Legends granary is the best if you have this construction crane. And I can see that you have, because you have 2 buildings upgrading at the same time. Very good. And yeah, remember about always upgrading Hall of Legends and occasionally also the granaries. Okay, so that's all 2 castles for today. I left you links in the chat about this. Okay. Oh, you saw me live. I talked about conference. Oh yes, I nearly forgot that. I think I didn't share it with you in this live stream, so I'm going to send you a link with a conference recording where you can listen to the whole conference, which was held a few days ago. I'm so blind. Okay, so it's here and it's here. So you can visit this Google Drive link. Okay, it's there. Yeah, okay, Google activated, obviously. Stop! Oh my god, I don't know when I said that phrase, but it's very sensitive for that. My assistant. Anyways, I don't want anything from you. Stop. Okay. Yeah, talking to a phone. So this is the link where you can download a MP3 file with this Empire Q&A. Thanks again for Alton hashtag 2805, if I remember correctly, for sharing it with us. And you can download it from here or just listen here to the whole conference. It was 1 hour and 10 minutes long. How much it takes to unlock meat for someone who buys things, but not that much. It's not that much of a difference for unlocking meat, but it's a bit longer. I would say to unlock meat, it's around when you are level 650. When you get to this level, you need to have the Kingdom League. So getting a like pessimistic version, it has just started when you got this level. So you need to wait for another one for about 1 month, and then it takes you 14 days, yeah, for one research. So it's 1 month, 2 months. So it's basically around 3 to 4 months to get to mid infrastructure, and around like 7 or 8, or even sorry, around 10 months to complete all of this. 9 to 10, it depends on your activeness in the game. Okay, so I think I took a look at all of your castles. Okay, what is this? Oh, so, yeah, so this is your profile, and so you are level 800 legendary, 2.2 might points. Yeah, it's okay on this level. But as I said, if your Hall of Legends level is 186 and your legendary level is 8000, then you've got to work hard on upgrading it pretty quickly on that level. Good luck on this. This is not easy, but yeah, I've made through this, and I know what it is to upgrade Hall of Legends from 0 to 550. It's a lot of time, and I was doing this before Blacksmith, yeah, so I didn't have access to any time skippers. There was only a possibility to buy them or to get them from NPC barons. That was the only way to get them. A few of them in event rewards, actually, yeah, but only very, very small amounts, and it was very time consuming to upgrade the Hall of Legends. I did it in like 1.5 years or something like that. Not sure about that. Okay, let's just make small purchases in Master Blacksmith. I've got to collect, mainly the shields for events, all of them. Reputation boosters are pretty cool. I want them as well. Okay. I can buy also these rams because they are giving bonus same as chests, and they are at the same price, so it's pretty good way to boost points in events. So I also suggest you to buy rams, and if you didn't do that before the update, yeah, it's good to buy these rams, and not for foreign castles because they don't give any boost, but for Barrymont, Samurai. Okay, I can buy them as well. What else? What else do I need from here? Oh yes, all PvP tools. So this one's, it's a bit of a it's a bit expensive right now because it's harder to get silver pieces, but on the other hand, it's very important to have these tools. Is it worth to buy this thing? Like, no, I don't think so. But it's better than the more expensive ones. I'm going to buy it anyways, because last time I had to buy these ones to make event because I had totally nearly nothing. Okay, this one's. It's so sad. Just look at this Blacksmith, but yeah, especially on these tickets. Oh my god. Okay, this is good. And is it worth buying these ones? I would say yeah, not that bad deal, but still not the best one. What about trade districts? Buy or earn? I think earning them is a bit easier. It depends on your server, because you know, earning gold pieces is the same on every server, depends on your activity. But earning this, if it's pretty easy on your server, it's not that active. Yeah, but if you're playing, for example, on Germany 1, then I would go for buying it for gold pieces. You can't buy inner district, but actually you can't earn military district. So yeah, 1v1 here. So earning them is the better way on non-active servers, but buying them on more active servers is the better way. Okay, so if you have any final questions, leave them now. You can leave a like if you enjoyed the live stream, and I'm glad that for all your kind words, because there's a lot of them, and I'm very happy to hear that every time I go live with Good Game Empire. Okay, yeah, so going to prepare the video for probably tomorrow evening, I hope so, and we'll see how it goes. So the PvP guide is still in production. It's going to be guide series. I can actually reveal to you that it's going to be 4 or 5 parts, because I have it already planned. So it's divided in let's read this. Where is it? It's here. So the first part is preparing and basics. The second part is equipment. The third part is attacking. The fourth part is defending, and the fifth part is understanding battle reports, which is also very, very important and crucial in the PvP system, because if you don't understand what has happened in the battle, then you can't take any consequences from that. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty advanced guide, and I hope it's going to be helpful to you. Thank you very much, and good night to everyone. So yeah, okay, question here. Is the big difference between 8-foot outpost with stone and 8-foot outpost with wood and build items? So I think the ranged item is for stone, I think. Am I wrong or no? I don't remember this because I don't even have them. So yeah, melee one is for... Ranged one is for wood, yeah, oh sorry. So ranged one is a bit more important, it's for wood. I would go for example, 2 wood, 2 outposts with wood, and 1 outpost with stone, for example. Because it's bad to have like all of them of one kind is the worst option, but to have them just mixed. Some of this type and some of this type, yeah, 2-1 or 1-2, just like that. Okay. Always remember that you can contact me in Discord communicator, so it's left in the description, and this live stream is going to be saved as a usual video on my channel. When you scroll down to the bottom of my channel website on YouTube, you can find it there, as well as all the previous live streams. So thank you very much for watching, and that's all for today. Have a good night if it's the night time in your time zone, and till the next time. So bye everyone.